Hi guys, welcome back to the video. So today's video is going to be a little different as far as the topic. I made a video a while back just encouraging women to just be mindful of the content that they consume that has a lot of toxic, very one-sided opinions about dating, single mothers, children, baby dad, all this stuff that may make you feel in some way inadequate or like, oh, this is the culture, these are the rules. There are no rules that put you down. There are no rules that put you in a category or put you in a situation where you wouldn't be able to, have what everybody else got. And everybody else don't want the same thing. So, and when I say rules, I just mean like things that, they're not speaking life in anybody. It's not, the advice is not coming from a loving, supportive place. So let's say if a dating coach or someone that, loves talking about relationships and, moving forward, working through things, let's say someone says, men and women really need to work on communication. Now, I'll be over here like, communication is going to be dead if he doesn't respect you, if you can't speak freely, if you blah, 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 or if you can't, be yourself. Not be yourself like I'm going to cuss this MFer out and I'm going to call him every other word other than his name, and I expect to be able to get through somehow. Or I'm going to interrupt him, or I'm going to bring up the past, if we said that, we weren't going to do that anymore and nothing's off the table. That type of communication advice, that's not the same type of thing. We're not talking about the same things. So when I said, I'll use another example. When I talked about my baby daddy experience and how we used to be and how we are now, yeah, I mentioned, his new girlfriend or whatever, now his fiance, but I wasn't at a place of spite, and the intent was never to put anyone down. Is he a new man for her? Maybe, maybe not. But I also said that's on her. She can, she may be taking out the trash. She may not. He may be brand new and a saint for her. And he may have turned over a new leaf. I know he did for me, but not because I, told him what he was going to do. I changed myself and then I left it alone. And I ignored any of the BS and anything that didn't make me feel good and make me feel like, this has nothing to do with dropping her off, communicating, clearly and effectively about her needs, our child, her school schedule, her health, and moving forward, holidays and things like that. We got to stay focused. And over time, yes, we improved. So I wanted to share this little clip because, this is one of the things that I was like, this can be it's a little lukewarm. And so, and it's because it's so close to like my content that I just wanted to like play it and then comment. Okay. So hold on. Let me see if I can. Is it going to do it? Hold on. Let me take it back. Oh, hold on, y'all. It's connected to my earpods. You can't hear it like that. Hold on. And look, my earpod is in the other room. All right, here we go. Okay.
Stop telling single mothers we should have chose better. Because seriously, as a woman, why are you trying to belittle and put down another woman? That's weird. I don't do that. I'm a girl's girl. And you want to know the truth? The truth is, the man he is for you when you're his partner, his girlfriend, his wife, may not be the same man for you when you're carrying his child and when you're the mother of his child. Men have proven to switch up, and it's something you won't know until you're there. Be careful laughing at another woman's pain, because it could be you tomorrow, sis. Stop telling single mothers we should have chose better. Because seriously, as a woman, why are you trying to belittle?
Okay, first of all, I don't know who she's experienced, who she's listened to. I hope you can hear that, but no one's belittling anybody if you're coming from a place of, first of all, this is my experience, and we just speaking truth. We just, hey, yeah, we experienced that. We went through that. And now we can do better no matter where you are in the game, no matter how far you are. No one's laughing at anybody. And I hope that my content and how the girls are home, to the point I am, doesn't make anybody feel bad, because it's not like I'm speaking from a place where I don't know anything about this life, the struggle, what you've been through, but yet I'm gonna get on a pedestal and call myself an expert and then wag my finger. So, and I hope if there are people out here doing that, especially come from a place where that's not their story, then yes, shame on them. But it's nothing bad about saying, yeah, I could have chosen better, because and I'm not gonna do it again. I'm not gonna make the same decisions that I made when I was 22 and 26. No one's belittling anybody. And so her delivery was just kind of like, by having a conversation about change, about and about, hey baby, I'm up here. It may have been, yes, it may be hurtful if someone said, well, you shouldn't have done that. But what's the rest of the conversation? You know what I mean? Like, what else? You can't judge me. You shouldn't judge me. But it was just an interesting delivery. Then she had her little flat iron. She was snapping it around. I was like, oh Lord, somebody has gotten under her skin. Like, no, we shouldn't stop having hard conversations. We should not. If no one talks about it, then no one's gonna improve. No one's gonna, hey baby, how are you?
You watching TikTok?
Well, I watched this one TikTok because of what she was saying. How was school?
Good.
Hi
guys.
So, I was just like, okay, this is an interesting perspective.
Oh, I like it.
Thank you. And that YouTuber that died, that was like, telling women that they, were basic and twos and threes and all this other stuff. I don't want to play it again. Yeah. That was like, when the smoke cleared, it's like he was not in a position to be telling anybody about themselves. He had his own mess going on. You know what I mean? So, baby, and drink some water. So I think it's more so about who are you trusting and who are you listening to? You don't have to listen to me, but I just think it's interesting if you are in that state that you're vulnerable, you're sensitive, and it's hard for you to hear the hard truth. Just don't be listening to anybody, because that's going to bring your confidence down. That's going to bring, it's going to tank you. It's going to make you feel like, well, damn, I don't stand a chance. And let me tell you another thing. A lot of single moms are still out here asking advice like, can I date? Should I date? Have I hit the wall? Not to me, but just in general. And I'm just like, hey, baby.
Hi.
And I'm just like, man, that's so sad that you feel like you need someone's permission to go on with your life. Is not a label that has to define anything about you. If we didn't have kids, there would be no future. Everybody come from somebody. So that's not the issue. That's really not the issue at the end of the day. And we've talked about this too. A lot of these guys don't need to know that you have children early on anyway for their safety. And I heard that advice long before I even chose to move like that. Thank God I had the wisdom to just kind of like, I'll just leave that part out. Yeah, I have a dog and I have a goldfish, but my children, but that also comes too from my upbringing and just me hearing crazy stories about, people being kind of predators and being weird and stuff like that. So, you have to decide what side of history you're going to be on. You have to decide like where you're going to be in all of this noise on the internet, these TikTok reels and these all this stuff, because there's so much out there, and it's like you got the bitter ones, you got the broken ones, you got the successful ones, you got the ones who they don't believe in anything. It's so much out there, and you have to decide where you're gonna fit into it all. So that's all I want to say about this video. We're gonna go do some homework and into the next one. Peace. Bye.